Thank you, Mr. Chair, and thank you to our witnesses for taking the time to be here today. I represent the northwest corner of the country, though I did happily live in Boston for 10 years safely. And Washington State is proudly home to more than 1 million immigrants. We know in Washington that our communities, like yours, are stronger because of immigrants. We are fed because of immigrants. We're able to take public transportation because of the work of immigrants. We are able to work on building the affordable housing that we need because of immigrants. We receive quality health care because of immigrants. But this administration, as we see over and over and over, is more concerned with deporting families than supporting families. Their actions are rooted in hatred and fear and deliberate misunderstanding. They say they want to lower costs, but what their actions show us is the opposite. Immigrants drive our economy. And this administration's mass deportations have disrupted small businesses, wreaked havoc on our communities, all while families see their grocery bills continue to rise and worry about their health care being ripped away. My constituents are scared. They're writing to us that they're afraid to go out in public, send their kids to school, go to the grocery store without 2 other members of their family or their neighbors with them. There are dozens of families making emergency plans to make sure someone is legally designated to take care of their children if they're detained or deported. And in fact, our governor had to create additional policy to ensure that kids are not left alone when their parents disappear. We've heard from beet farmers and wheat growers and florists, Christmas tree farms, grocers, and salal harvesters that their businesses cannot continue without the support of immigrants. We know that there is a huge economic impact to our families and our communities. And Mayor Adams, per your testimony in 2021 on immigrant New Yorkers, you stated that including those who are undocumented, immigrants in New York paid billions of dollars in taxes and contributed billions more in spending power to the New York economy. Is that true?
Oh, yes.
Yes, thank you. So one can imagine if this administration continues its mass deportation plans in cities across the country, including New York, it would have a significant impact on all our economies. Mr. Beyer, can you speak to what the economic impacts of mass deportation would mean for the U.S. economy?
Absolutely, it'd be devastating. You're looking at an instant recession if it was, some magic wand you could wave to get rid of all these people like they want. That'd be about a 7% drop in GDP. That's well into the trillions of dollars in lost production of goods and services that benefit Americans. And when you really think about it, when it comes to the cities, right, it's not equally distributed across the country. It's really these cities and some others that are going to be overwhelmingly impacted. So those neighborhoods, you're looking at a death spiral of economic activity when you remove so much of the population. And of course, we talk about just the people who are undocumented, but their children, their spouses, all those people are going to be affected by mass deportation.
Thank you so much. And Mr. Chair, with unanimous consent, I'd like to enter this New York Times article, Frustration Grows Inside the White House Over Pace of Deportations.
Without objection, so ordered.
Thank you so much. And, this committee has been very interested in uncovering waste, fraud, and abuse. And I'd like to draw our attention to the ASMR deportation flight that the administration touted on their official social media channels. While previous flights, deportation flights, cost for about 10.5 hours, $47,000. This military flight that was commandeered from its mission of national security to take folks who were in detention centers already to a stopover in Guantanamo cost us $299,250 for the same flight. folks in my community who are stationed at Joint Base Lewis McChord are being diverted from their essential missions to go to Guantanamo to be layover stewardesses for this this plan that's just for clicks. It's just to continue to stir up media. It's just to deliver on a promise that the president made and that he's worried that he will be accused of letting his base down if he doesn't carry out. Thank you.
Chair recognizes Ms.